you need only one thing to make a belief become true, become alive. And it's to believe that this belief is true. Let's think about it for a second. But before we are thinking about it for a second, or more, because it's going to take minutes, I would be happy if you will subscribe this channel, like, comment. What do you think? Share what do you think? It will help me personally, and obviously also for this channel so much. I am so grateful for you just being here and listening. Let's go and talk about the subject we are here to talk about. There is a series called American Gods. As you can understand, there are plenty of gods in America. So one of the characters said that the only way of a god to survive and walk around this earth, it's only if people will believe that he exists. So if I believe that something is real, it will exist in my life. It will become real in my life, in my reality. In the past, I was ashamed of saying that I'm a spiritual person. Many of people judged me and like look at me as I'm like stupid or something, that she believes in something that we can't see. Okay, so it was like that. Or, oh yes, you believe in God, and it's not God for me. No, it's not the same thing. So I just prefer to not say anything, because either way I had to explain myself, and no one really cares. People were immediately judging and looking at me like I'm stupid. But then I understood something, that if people don't believe in the thing that I believe, it means that both of us are right. Because for both of us, what we believe in exists in our life, right? The people who doesn't believe, it doesn't exist in their life. They will never see a proof of it. And even if there will be a proof of it, they will not notice that, because it doesn't match their belief. Same for me, because I believe in that. I see plenty of proofs that matches my belief. And the thing is that it's not only about spirituality. I had a belief that still exists in me, that when I am saying what I really think, what I really believe, how I really feel, just being honest, I am going to be the bad guy. I am the bad person for thinking or saying something that it's not the same way as the person who was sharing it with. For example, if I felt that a person crossed my boundaries plenty of time, crossed, went out, crossed, again, reverse, crossed, and then went inside, traveled inside my boundaries, inside of the area, is restricted area, he didn't give a shit. And I didn't give a shit either, because I didn't want to be the bad guy. And then I said, okay, I had enough. I can't breathe. I feel like I'm drowning. I have to put a boundary. I have to share how I feel, right? Nothing personal. I just want to take it out of me. I would come and share in the nicest way how I feel that the person crossed my boundaries. And what do you think happened? I became the bad guy. Because how dare I put some boundaries for a person, okay? Usually those people are manipulative, or I had like my partner's mother who I was living with for 20 years. I am sure that he's a narcissist. So there are plenty of toxic people, who doesn't want to think that they have something to do with things, and they believe that the people around them should do whatever they want them to do. And when you put a boundary, you will become the villain. So and I was so scared of that. So this is what was truly happening in my life, because it was always happening with people who will say that I'm the villain for that. Because a true friend, a normal person, would say, I'm so sorry. A normal person would not even cross your boundaries. A toxic person would cross your boundaries and be mad at you for saying something about that. So those are the people that I was attracting because of my belief that would cross my boundaries. I was so afraid to be the bad guy. Then I would say something in the nicest way and I still will become the bad guy, because this is the type of person who I was with. Okay, not all of them, but I had plenty of them. But it started to change when I understood that not being the thing that makes me feel the bad guy, it's not being honest. It's not taking care of myself and my boundaries, because if I will not do that, no one's gonna do it for me. This is not what's making me the bad person. What's making me the bad person is my belief. It's the interpretation I give it. So being true to myself doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. This was my belief. Being true to myself equals bad, equals guilt, equals shame, equals being invisible. That's what it is. But it's not true. It's what I believed it is. And because I believed in that, it was my reality. And if this is what I think about myself, obviously the people around me would think the same, right? And obviously I would focus on the people who think the same, who match my belief. Although I had and have people who never match this belief. But I would focus on the people who have to fuel this belief, to prove to myself that this belief is true, and focusing on something fuels this belief. This is how she stays. And another focus, another fuel, another proof, another fuel. When I can stop believing in something, when I start to focus on other things, and I don't have fuel anymore to this belief, therefore she can't exist. Because I had this belief for years that controlled me, because I gave her fuel, where whenever people that I've never tried to please them, to lie, to disguise myself, to tiptoe around them, wherever those people reached out and wanted to meet or like show that they truly appreciate and love me, while I knew that I wasn't trying to disguise myself with them, I was so surprised. I was, what? This person, I am truly who I am with him, and he loves me, and I'm not the bad guy for being true, being who I really am? He loves me? What? Wow. Obviously, I have a reason to share that. And it's that maybe you know what I'm talking about. Maybe while I'm sharing this, you sit and you feel that you can relate. Instead of thinking like, what is she talking about? Maybe you sit and you think that, oh my God, I know what she's talking about. Or maybe you have a close friend or family member that you can notice that this is the situation. So I would like to give a solution that I'm practicing myself, obviously. This is why I think it's a good solution, and I really feel that. And it's to replace this belief with another belief and search for a new place of fuel. Because with the belief you have already, you used to go to the regular fuel station and to fuel yourself with this type of fuel. You used to. Now when you have to replace it and put a new belief, you have to search for a new place and a new fuel, right? So you are aware of it. So let's put here my new belief that instead of being true to myself equals being bad, being guilty, becoming an invisible, let's put being true to myself equals feeling amazing, being loved, being seen, being appreciated, being around wonderful people, having wonderful friends around me who just love me by who I truly am. Sounds lovely, right? If you want, you can share in the comments a previous belief of yours and the new belief that you replace the same as I did right now, okay? And maybe by that it will help more people around the world who maybe have the same belief, previous belief that you had, because you had it already. The belief that doesn't give you shit. And at least think about this belief at least once a day if you want. I have sticker notes on my mirror in the bathroom. I'm writing every new belief I want to have. I'm writing, sticking there, reading every morning, going to the toilet, going to the bathroom, reading it again. You can just say it in your mind, going somewhere, sitting on the toilet, boring. Say to yourself your new belief, washing the dishes, doing something while you're doing something without your phone or without something distracting you. Take this moment and say it to yourself your new belief. If you want more, sit and write every day. Just the thing is to put your focus on the new belief, okay? Reprogram your mind. This is how you reprogram. This is how you brainwash yourself. And then, because you start every day purposely think about the new belief, start to change your new belief, start to change your previous belief with your new belief. Be aware. This is how you will be aware to search for new fuel, to new proofs in the outside world, okay? And that's how you will know, there is a fuel station right there. I can fuel this new belief I have. Great. Oh my God, another one. And it will pop out everywhere. Maybe you will scroll on Instagram and you will see someone that's saying exactly what your new belief is saying to you. And then someone will give you a compliment about your new belief, like about something that you think with yourself, and something outside of you will show proofs. And then you will start to notice it, and then you will start to fuel this new belief. That's how you should do it. And you will forever fuel it, okay? After a while, you will not be aware of it already as you are doing in the beginning. The beginning you have to aware to be aware because it's new. It's like learn how to drive a car, but after a while you are not thinking about it, right? So the same way. And after a while, it will be automatic. It will become a belief of yours, a habit of thinking. Your reality will prove that this belief is correct because what you believe in will exist. I hope that you had fun with me today. I had fun with you today, and I wish you a magical day full of magical adventures and full of magical life with magical beliefs that only help you feel and see yourself in the most amazing way you can. You owe it to yourself, and you deserve it. And that's it. Bye-bye.